Lexington are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I've always liked the look of this guy, Son, who's been on the European scene since his teens and has evolved into a player who's tactically indispensable. His pace and how good he is in positive transitions makes him perfect for a counter-attacking team.
I think... Oh, terrible pass! Looking to play him in, and he plays one through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Brilliantly cut out. Right card. Now it's Pele. Son Heung-min. Adams does really well there, he is strong. Bruno Fernandes wants to run onto this. Howson. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now Neymar. And here's Son Heung-min. And it's Neymar. Xabi Alonso. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And here's Messi. Oh, that's nice. Plenty to aim at here. Decent chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And he's in on goal. So much time and space here. Chance! And he's done it! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Peruzzi gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Messi. That's a good foray he's making. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Lexington are down to 10 men. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And the shot's on here. Now it's Son Heung-min. Good challenge, excellent challenge. But they've got it again. Now this could be a chance. Great vision. And this is Pele. He is just caressing the ball. Chance, surely! And no mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Kimmich. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good ball. And he shoots! Oh, what a big... Wirtz! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And it's Messi. He's through here. No, that's been intercepted. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Kimmich does well to get it back. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, great chance! Oh, he's burst through. Shot at goal! Well taken goal. Right back in the game. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now it's Torres. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Very nicely done, good spot that. Otamendi. And here's Wirtz. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tries to play it through. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Great work on the overlap. Guardiola with a fine tackle. Otamendi. Taken back almost at once. And here's Wirtz. Rijkaard. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Always Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Lexington are still behind then, despite looking for all the world like they'd pulled level.
Please take this opportunity.
How would you review the first half?
Lexington are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Lexington really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Pass somewhat off target. Guardiola. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar. This looks promising. Rijkaard. James. Rijkaard. And it's James. Very nicely done. James. Oh, good climb! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
He's shifting through the gears here. Son Heung-min. Oh, it's Son Heung-min!